Welcome, all you toxic man babies, to the Drunk 3PO channel.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. And today this was sent to me by Anna, that Star Wars girl. She did a video on this, and she's like, "Hey, you got to read this. Got to read this. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable what they're saying about Annie, little Annie." So, CBR. I was mentioned in CBR not too long ago. Nothing to say about that. Star Wars toxic masculinity is the real reason Anakin Skywalker fell. What? He was as a result of toxic masculinity in which he was raised and trained. What? Do I even do a video on this? Is it even necessary? I mean, Darth Vader of the Star Wars saga is one of the most famous. Right. Gotcha. Toxic masculinity does not mean that all masculinity is toxic. Wait a minute here, but there was like male, female, alien, green things, like some dude with a big cone. Like what? Toxic masculinity is like a human term, right? I've lost my brain cells. Sorry. Yeah. Violence and other stereotypes of masculinity is toxic. These stereotypes are detrimental to men and women, as well as society as a whole. The Jedi Order raised Anakin in an environment saturated with toxic masculinity and ideas. What? What? The outcome was his tragic turn from light to dark. Be mindful of your thoughts, Anakin. They're gonna betray you. Control your feelings. I mean, when did they teach him toxic masculinity ideas? When did they teach him to be like angry, and like be angry? They were like keepers of the peace. Like they diplomacy, negotiations. They had the power. The Jedi had the power to take over everything. They didn't do it. Peace. It all came together and just like what the Sith did. Do I go on? Should we go on? The Jedi do not intentionally encourage toxic masculinity. However, they foster it within Anakin because they teach him to fear all of his emotion. Fear his emotion? I think they were trying to teach him to control his emotion. You know what I'm saying? You ever been driving down the road and somebody cuts you off and you want to give them that your number one finger, but not this finger because you've lost control of your emotions? Or maybe the person deserves it. I don't know. The Jedi. Patience. Peace. Control. Control. You must learn control. Unlearn what you have learned. Wow, did this person even watch Star Wars? Or are they just trying to make a odd statement? He fears that if they catch him expressing an emotion, he'll be punished. What? The whole time, like Attack of the Clones. I'd rather be thinking about Padme. Be mindful of your thoughts, buddy. I mean, Obi-Wan could have gone a little more PG-13 with that one. He could have said, "I know where you're going." Bow, chicka, bow, wow. All right, he's like, "Hey, I know where you're going. I know where you're going." And he didn't like punish you. The only time Obi-Wan really got on him was about losing his lightsaber, because Anakin just rushed in. He rushed in. He didn't control his emotion. He just rushed in. He fought Count Dooku the first time. He's like, nah, we're taking him now. Boop. The lack of emotion, intelligence both cause a result of toxic masculinity. Wow, that's really a stretch here. Why are these real articles? Why am I reading this? Why are you listening to me? Why? We should have just read the headline and went, Pisha. Oh, there's more. If the Jedi had allowed Anakin to express his emotions from a young age and utilize healthy coping mechanisms, learning patience, that's not healthy coping mechanisms. I think Anakin was pretty vocal and everything. I mean, you know, he wanted to help people. He was always caring. You know, in Revenge of the Sith, that opening scene when the clone trooper was getting attacked, he's like, I'm gonna go help him out. Like his emotions kicked in. He's like, I'm gonna help him out. And Obi-Wan had to be like, come on, man, they're doing their job. We gotta do ours. All right, come on, stay focused. Focus your emotions. I don't think they taught that. I mean, Obi-Wan loved Anakin. He loved him. The most powerful scene in all Star Wars. You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you. Powerful, man. Emotions. He let his emotions get away with him because he wanted to save Padme. He was willing to do anything. He didn't stop and like control them and think about them before he acted. This is really a backwards thing. Separation anxiety. How do we know that he didn't get taught? It was like a huge jump. He was having nightmares because there was an evil emperor that was trying to woo him. That was just throwing stuff at his emotions, you know? Anakin was having a moment. This is not the Jedi way before he killed Count Dooku. And the emperor was like, do it. Do it. Give in to your hate. Give in to it. Basically. Give into your emotion. Give into it. While the Jedi was like, man, learn. You got this. Level-headedness. I think we all need that. It's not toxic masculinity. Oh, great. We're going to talk about his mom. After failing to stop the death of his mother, or even the ability to mourn healthily, Anakin was traumatized with the fear of the cycle of loss. It repeat itself. Oh, that I will probably agree with you. Yeah, probably was traumatized. Doesn't mean it was toxic masculinity. It means we all go through stuff. We all experience pain. We all experience loss. We will eventually. You know, and we all deal with it differently. There was an evil emperor that was constantly pulling the strings to try to get at him with the Force here. He was drawn to the dark side. Yeah, because he was lied to and manipulated. Is it possible to learn this power? Not from a Jedi. Hello? Plant the seeds. Not from a Jedi. He was driven away from the Jedi and the light side. Lack of emotional support. What? They even called like Obi-Wan like this father. It's a father I know. Anakin always expressed his emotion. Always. You know? When he gave into his hate, man. He gave into his emotion is when he started doing dumb things. And then once you go down this path, it's hard. You know, you can't come back. And yeah, it was emotion that saved him. His love for his son. It brought him back. It wasn't toxic masculinity. I don't know. What do you guys think? Agree? Disagree? Dumb? Should I have not made this video? Should I just read the article? Should I just seen where it's from, CBR, and just said, Jay, don't take time out of your day to do a video that no one's going to watch because you didn't mention Gina Carano? Oh, they just trying everything, man. Can you just let it be? Can you just let it be? Anyway, that's the video, guys. Let me know what you think. Just going through this article. Kind of crazy. Crazy. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can say, Jay, you're wrong. It was toxic, man. Explain yourself in the comments. I'd like to know. All right. I'll catch you next time.